there doesn't appear to be any principled basis on which we can distinguish between dreaming states and waking states. There's just, because they can always be, the mind can always kind of be duped in that regard, or can be misguided or mistaken.
And I know Rene Descartes, the philosopher, talked about that. He doubted reality.
At the very least, what he was trying to do is figure out what he could or could not know about reality. But he's like, I'm going to just, for once in my life, kind of submit everything to radical doubt and put it all in brackets and put it on a shelf, and I don't get it back unless I have strong justification. So note he's putting the accent on that. I have good reasons, reliable reasons for thinking something is true. So as he walks through this process of radical doubt, what he's doing is he's kind of clustering different kinds of justification he might have. So the first thing he does is he assaults the senses. He says, my senses can sometimes be deceived. And he goes, okay, so then I have a reason to doubt the senses, so I can take all sensory stuff. But along the way, he goes, well, that might be too hasty. Maybe the senses are only deceived under certain conditions or constraints. But he says, and this is why he thinks about dreams. I can experience a dream in which I don't know if I'm awake or not. And I can experience a dream where I think I've woken up, but it turns out I'm still dreaming. And so there's a more systematic way in which all of that sensory information could possibly be misguided. And there's yet other thought experiments he raises as well. But just for turning to the dream argument, that's the big key. And it's that principle there that really is driving that argument, which is there doesn't appear to be any principled basis on which we can distinguish between dreaming states and waking states. There's just, because they can always be, the mind can always kind of be duped in that regard, or can be misguided or mistaken.
Because we never know when we're dreaming, when we're in a dream, I think is what we're getting at here.
I know you still have experimented a little bit more with trying to control your dreams.
Lucid dreaming.
Lucid dreaming.
I can tell you right now, I've had some really realistic ones, and they seem real. Even when I'm in them, it's insane how detailed.
Yeah, and those are one of those phenomena that Descartes is clearly aware of. He understands that this is something that happens to some people. And even if it doesn't happen to everyone, it's like, how do I know that I'm not one of those categories?